Welcome back to the Country Music Podcast. I'm your host, Brady McDonough, and today's topic will be Jason Aldean. So, he's one of the biggest country music artists, but he's also one of the most controversial in this day and age. Most of the country artists now become famous because of their music just itself, but Aldean has actually become a much larger national conversation involving politics, social media, and cancel culture. In today's podcast, I'm going to be arguing that Aldean represents how modern country music has become more deeply connected to culture wars and political identity in America. I'll also argue that the controversy surrounding his song Try That in a Small Town actually helped him increase his popularity instead of hurting his career like other people do. To support my argument, I'll be using evidence from 4 different outside sources, including some scholarly articles discussing country music, race, and cultural identity. And instead of simply summarizing Aldean's life, I want to just focus on how his music and public image reflect larger changes happening in today's country music and American culture today. So starting out, to understand why Aldean became so important in modern country music, it's necessary to understand how country music itself has changed over time. According to Dan Galen's scholarly article, Country Music, the Most Diverse Genre, country music has expanded far beyond its traditional roots and now includes influences from rock, rap, blues, gospel, and pop music. Galen specifically explains that artists like Aldean help bring those newer influences into mainstream country music. The article points out how Aldean's song Dirt Road Anthem included rap-style verses and even collaborations with artists outside the traditional country music. Galen actually wrote that country music encompasses elements of rock, folk, blues, jazz, gospel, and more. I think this is very important because Aldean represents a new version of country music. Older country artists focus mainly on the storytelling and acoustic sounds of the songs, while artists like Jason Aldean kind of introduced a louder production, sort of arena-style concerts and crossover influences from many genres, which makes his music more interesting and fun to a larger audience. This change made Aldean very successful commercially, but also caused a lot of criticism from fans who believed that country music was made a certain way, it was losing its traditional identity, and in many ways, Aldean became kind of a symbol of how country music was evolving into something more modern, mainstream, and culturally divided. In 2023, Aldean became the center of a major controversy because of his song Try That in a Small Town. According to the Washington Post, critics argued that the song and music video included racial and political messaging connected to protest violence and conservative politics. The article explained that social media quickly exploded with debates about the meaning of the song. Some people believe that Aldean was supporting small town values and law enforcement, while others believe that the song encouraged division and fear. In the section titled Aldean Defends Try That in a Small Town, the article states that Aldean defended the song by explaining that it refers to kind of a feeling of community that he had grown up with, a small town vibe. This quote's important because it shows that Aldean kind of viewed the song as representing his upbringing and values rather than trying to create controversy in today's day and age. However, the controversy became much larger after viewers pointed out that the music video was actually filmed outside the Maury County Courthouse in Tennessee, a location connected to racial violence and lynching history. A scholarly article from Georgetown Journal of Modern Critical Race Perspective explains that this location became so controversial. The article states that the video shows Aldean and his band performing in front of the Maury County Courthouse in Columbia, Tennessee, the same location where in 1918 a white mob violently lynched a young black man. The article continues by explaining that while some viewers may simply just see it as a courthouse, representing justice or small town values, others can connect it to historical racism and exclusion. This source is important because it actually helps explain why reactions to the video became so divided politically and culturally. I think this shows how music today can become connected to much larger social issues. Jason Aldean's song stopped being just about entertainment and singing along in the music. Instead, it became about race, politics, freedom of speech, American identity. Just stuff it didn't need to be. However, all this actually ended up helping his career because one of the most surprising parts of this controversy is that it actually helped Jason Aldean's popularity instead of damaging it. According to the Axios article by Adam Tamburin, Charlie in a Small Town reached number 1 on Billboard Hot 100 after the controversy spread online. Tamburin explains that the publicity surrounding the song dramatically increased streams, downloads, and online discussion about Aldean's music. The The article actually specifically states that the song's ongoing success, driven by the streams and digital sales, shows it has become a touchstone in the nation's culture wars. I think that this quote perfectly supports my argument because it proves that controversy now plays a major role in celebrity culture and music success. It can either almost make or break someone's career, and instead of hurting Aldean's career, the backlash of it made people pay more attention to him and help it. Supporters view the criticism as a song as an attack on their beliefs and values, which motivated many fans to support Aldean even more than they did. At the same time, the other people continued discussing the song online, which only increased attention toward it. This demonstrates how the media works differently today. In many cases, this type of controversy becomes free publicity. Even negative attention can increase an artist's popularity because social media constantly keeps them in public conversations. In my honest opinion, Aldean represents the divide in modern country music and American culture overall. He's no longer just viewed as a musician. He's become kind of a cultural symbol in our world, connected to politics, identity, and music itself. I think his career also shows how country music itself has changed. Artists no longer are judged only by their music. Social media reactions, political beliefs, and cultural identity now heavily influenced by public opinion. At the same time, though, I think Aldean's success proves that controversy does not always destroy careers anymore. In fact, it can actually strengthen fan loyalty and increase popularity among the world. His song became successful not because everyone agreed with it, but because everyone was talking about it. Using both scholarly and media sources helped me understand multiple perspectives surrounding the controversy. Scholarly sources explain the deeper cultural and historical symbolism connected to the video, while other sources showed how the media and public reacted in real time. Overall, I think Aldean's career reflects how modern music, politics, and media are now deeply connected in American society. To kind of end it off, Aldean's career demonstrates how country music has evolved beyond entertainment and has become part of a larger cultural and political discussions. His success helped shape modern country music by introducing influences from multiple genres, while the controversy surrounding the song Child in a Small Town transformed him into a national cultural figure. Using evidence from the Washington Post, Axios, the Georgetown Journal of Modern Critical Race Perspectives, and the Journal of the Music and Entertainment Industry Educators Association, I found that Jason Aldean represents both popularity and division present in modern American culture. So whether people support him or criticize him, Aldean's music continues to spark conversation, debate, and attention. And in today's media environment, that attention itself has become one of the strongest forms of power and success.